And I think if somehow Fnatic were to play Navi at this tournament and Navi were to win comfortably, that would really make Fnatic look pretty bad.
Yeah. Delpen has an AWP and halls, but Fnatic seems to be moving towards the B site.
I think my HLTV's crashed or something.
Face is playing an angle that I'm pretty sure is going to get 2 kills on Fnatic when they take. If he stays here when they walk in, he's going to get 2.
Yeah, if I try,
he already dinked another one. Karn's down to 20 health. Exist 30. DSN's pushed up towards spawn behind the. I'm going to call that the Markelov box now.
Oh, and it's going to work.
And he's going to get Delpan as well. We'll see if he picks up that up. Probably will, considering how much down they are. Yep, he does.
Yeah, for some reason I can't get back on HLTV.
Yeah.
Is it the last round anyway? Is it won?
No. 15-6.
Well, yeah, I guess it's the last round, but...
copy the IP from hltv.org, because the proxy you were on might have
Yeah,
died.
that's what's happening, I think. Like, it's saying it can't connect to that game.
Yeah.
And it's trying to connect to, like, a specific IP.
Yeah, exactly.
Delpen's upping B this round, 4-stack A. It's a good call, I don't... Unless Guts hits an
Face
insane
is still
shot.
playing B as well.
Oh,
He's holding a flash for Delpen. But he's gonna fall back now. Never mind. DSN with an entry. Kills Delpen. And Fnatic looks like they at least want to take B, but I'm not sure if they will. And yes, they will. Here's the push. Face still playing the trip box. See if he's gonna be able to get entries. There's Gux. Karn takes him out. But Gera with a quick rotation. And Karn is left in a 1 versus 2 against Forest and Robin.
Is that a 1 AK?
No. Karn needs to get up to these bomb faster. I'm not sure.
I think we're connecting the stream as it's on, but it isn't on the HLTV yet because he's reconnecting, so just describe exactly what's happening.
Okay, well, right now, Robin's by the CT spawn boxes outside of B, and Karn's going to peek him pushing backhaul in just a second here as he's trying to get the bomb. And Karn with a really nice shot actually on Robin. That was a big 1v3. 4-kill round for Karn with a 1v3 all headshot in the end. Taking down Geralt and Forest.
So 7 rounds for Fnatic, but 15 for SK.
Yep. I think SK are on their last buy before they get forced onto a save, possibly a double save.
Now if Fnatic were to lose this game, they would go into what, as far as I can tell, would be the weaker... Actually, wait a sec. No, they would actually go into the stronger half of the lower bracket, where they would play... No, actually they'd go into the weaker one, I think. I think they'd go into the half of the bracket that has like Pain, Delta, Lowland Lions and all them. So they'd pretty much be guaranteed to get top 4, I think.
True.
They can definitely grind it out.
Yeah, I don't see Fnatic losing to any of those lesser teams. In the group play, they really decimated all the teams they played. Delta, Issa, Hera and stuff. I'm pretty sure they just crushed them. Maybe one of them was semi-close, but...
Wait, Fnatic?
Yeah.
No, they won all their matches easily.
Yeah,
They just left first against the Zahara, so it's marked as 16-14.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I
Robin
thought
takes
one of
out
those might have
exist.
been a bit closer, but I never saw it.
And there's an HLTV lag, and it's down to a 2v3. Let's see.
That happened a lot this match. It's really been cutting out a lot of frags.
It's been happening a lot. Peta with a 3rd frag of the round.
Gux's kill was pretty nice through smoke there. No need to even peek here, but he does anyway.
Yeah.
I guess it holds them back for a second. Time's really going way too quickly on him there.
Yeah.
So, Delpen had an AWP no armor that round, so I have a feeling that SK is going to be on a full double save here if they want Delpen to be able to AWP again.
Okay, DSN has an AWP because he was just given it by Gux. Where do you think he looks?
He's probably just going to hold for a banana push. We'll see. Yep, and he's holding headbox for a quick push by SK. SK is on a full save round. And like Corey said, they know they only need one more round, so I would actually not be surprised whatsoever if SK just double saved. In fact, I think the right call for SK right now would be to double save so they can keep buying more and more if they keep losing.
Do you feel like this game's actually getting close, or do you think it's just one where it's like deceptively looks like it's close, but it's not really?
I think if SK double saves and then Fnatic wins that next, then it can get a little bit closer. But I have a feeling that SK might just shut them down on the next gun round. They kind of got a feel. I think Fnatic's gone into B late round on all the last rounds they've won. Is that correct?
Yeah. And actually last round I was going to mention, but I forgot, is the last round that they took B on SK, they actually did exactly what we used to do with EG when playing SK on Inferno when FaZe would be playing a lot alone in B, which is just toss like 1 or 2 nades off the bomb box towards triple, and that means FaZe is going to be down to like 40 health by the time you even enter the site. So all it's going to take is just like 2 bullets to the chest to get that kill, and that makes a huge difference.
Do you think SK themselves have changed anything about their CT setup? Or do you think they've just gotten, like, assuming the game was pretty much over, and now they're kind of having to get back in the groove of playing proper rounds?
They're probably still gonna stick to their normal basic game plan. I mean, they gotta figure they have like 3 more gun rounds at least, they're gonna win one of them.
So I think the funny thing is, I've heard a number of top teams actually comment that they think SK just plays standard all the time, which obviously will be a weakness when you're playing the really good tactical teams like Navi and MTW. But to be fair, if you have the most skilled lineup, you can get away with playing standard the most of everyone. And usually it's going to play to your advantage as long as you don't do it 100% of the time, because standard tends to mean like safe rounds or like rounds which you know have like in your mind the best chance of working.
Yeah. And right now, Fnatic looks to be wrapping A, going towards the jungle side, and SK is actually just risking it right now. They're not holding jungle side at all, and now Robin's going to peek it. And we'll see if Robin's going to get the first kill here. Spots Fnatic.
He's in a really bad spot.
Gets a pretty good spray on there.
He did solid damage.
Exits with a nice shot on Robin.
Khan has 4 health. It doesn't help his teammate at all because he can't.
It really seems like when Exist hits a nice shot, he'll hit another one right after. He's really
streaky.
Yeah.
But I think with the way his aim is, he's best when he's just trying to line up, just basically standing, trying to line like 5 or 6 bullets in a one spot. That's like the best. He's not one of those guys who can just like stick one shot, move, stick another shot, move.
Yeah. He's definitely...
Like when I look at his sensitivity, I always feel like it's slightly higher, and that he just has like really nice wrist control when he gets some spray and like going in the same area, you know.
He actually does use wrist and uses 3 cents.
That would make sense just from the way you see him kill. And the way he sort of has good mid-range flicks.
Yeah.
It's a good job we've got like the sensitivity expert here.
So Exist settings again?
3
For anybody wondering?
2 no force, 800 medium, green, Ikari 400 DPI.
611?
611, yeah, and he used 16 AA. If anyone cares about that.
These settings been sponsored by Semphis. Winout's Counter-Strike's player setting expert. And this is actually gonna make the score now 15-11. And I mean, like, SK still is gonna have 2 full buy rounds and 1 partial buy, or like a FAMAS buy, to try to clinch the game. But it is getting a little too close for their comfort. I mean, they've already lost 6 rounds in a row, and that kind of makes you wonder what could have happened had Fnatic been able to win the pistol round already.
Yeah, and even Fnatic even got eco'd their second round on CT pistol, so this game really could have been a lot worse for SK had they not won that second round on their T side and won this pistol
Delpan's
here.
going to peek down middle here with the Zol.
He's going to peek straight into heaven and kill. Usually he goes for a coffee peek. I wouldn't be surprised if he straight peeks heaven in a little bit here. Just playing it passive, I guess. Doesn't want to give anyone a pre-pick. He probably knows DSN has that off. Look at DSN. He scoped in. He knows that Delpan likes to do the shot.
And SK's playing pretty default standard setup right now. Delphine pretty aggressive around the middle, and then Forrest playing his regular spot, holding window, and Get Right spotting halls. Looks like Robin might be rotating back towards A, or are they going to retake banana?
I think there's a lot of countering this game going on from both teams.
Yeah, Bomb is currently still in stairs with holes, so it looks like fnatic would still be heading towards the A side. Not a lot of time left, only 40 seconds, so the push is going to have to come soon. DSN is going to take that shot on the Delpan now.
The flash hits him. Nope, Delpan takes him out. That's actually a range where Delpan's really good at hitting that first shot.
I also feel like they just needed one guy to jump over for him, and it would have been a free kill for DSN.
That's like the standard position where you do that from as well.
Yeah.
Zix actually hit a really nice shot on Forrest in the big pit opening up the A side.
Delpan on 50 health.
They're gonna run up.
Get Right kills the planner.
Nice work by Get Right there on that third kill.
And Get Right pretty much says no. 4 kills there.
Yeah.
And Get Right just single-handedly wins the round. And you know what? We've actually seen that happen, I feel like, too many times now in this tournament, where teams just don't give themselves enough time before executing. They leave it to such last second of the round, where even there, after the first planner died, if there was maybe 30 seconds left on the clock, they wouldn't have to rush the bomb as quick, and it probably would have ended a lot better for them.
Okay, since we're going to have a break in a minute, let's do like our post-game analysis, then we'll shut the stream off. So, like, what do we take from this game?
Well, first of all, fnatic actually looked better than I expected. I mean, if had they won that, like one of those 2 pistols, they would have basically gotten 3 more rounds. That would have put him at 14, and that would have been really, really close. Now, I mean, you gotta wonder if SK just kind of took their foot off the pedal a little bit, considering they were up 15-5, but still a nice effort by Karn and his crew. I mean, SK had a lot of individual rounds. Like you saw Get Right, I think he had like at least 3 kill rounds on CT side, and then Forrest had that ace on T side.
It did kind of feel like that, to me at least, once Fnatic started picking up those rounds where it looked like they were about to lose at any minute. It seemed like SK just thought like, oh, this is over already. And then they had to kind of think like, oh, well, it's over next round. And then they had to actually realise, no, we're going to have to actually like, adapt to where Fnatic are attacking. And then they started trying to send people to different sites and mixing it up. And then finally, actually, they kind of won it on some standard setups where Get Right just killed everyone.
Yeah,
thoughts, Corey?
I feel like that last round that Get Right got a 3 kill on, he made a really good decision. Oh, yeah, sorry, 4 kill. The very first kill he got, that was a really good decision by him to obviously low time, and he knew that guy would probably be straight planning. After he got that kill, he fell back, and his teammate should have called that, but Gux took the bomb and charged into the site after Get Right falling back and got headshot. I really don't think he should have done that. Like we saw the round, it ended in a 1v2 for SK. So if Gux just straight planted, I don't think he would have been killed, and that could have potentially won them around and bought them, you know, another save round and potentially tied that. I mean, they still had quite a ways to work for that, but I think Fnatic lost that match more than SK won it.
You think that way, even though SK were actually up 15-5 initially?
Well, I mean,
or just talking
I
about
think
like
maybe he
ended?
phrased it wrong there. I'm guessing he phrased it as in, like, he didn't mean that Fnatic had the game in the bag and then they let it go. He meant more like that they just didn't do anything to win the game.
Yeah,
is that accurate?
The mistakes let SK get up to that point. Like, I didn't mean Fnatic should have won. I meant, like, I felt like a lot of the rounds, like, Fnatic lost for themselves. Like, rather than, I mean, SK did a good job anti-shredding Gux and taking A, but they got ecoed second round, and they lost a lot of 2v2s, bad plays by Exist coming out of halls for that one round. I believe they lost another 2v2. I mean, Force hit some really nice shots on that ace, but still, you can't let one guy kill 5 like that.
And how much different do you think that could have been if Gux was able to put up any numbers? Gux was pretty much just completely useless the first half of that game. How much do you think that factored in?
I think that mattered a lot. Like, we saw that every time they went A, Peta got at least 2 kills. I don't think a single time that they hit, like, lane on him, he got he got at least 2. I think one time maybe even 3. And if Gux got 1 and even delayed a bit before he died, he would have got I think they would have got more rounds